Greetings, this is Jeff from Enjoy Life Traveling. Today I am on Rhapsody of the Seas, and I'm going to give you a complete tour of the casino. I kind of like it. It's small, but I kind of like it. Here we go. This was actually kind of an easier one for me to do. Many times when I start doing these videos, when I try to do them when the casino is closed, a lot of the screens are off, and so you can't see it. And I try to do it to where when things are open, I didn't really have to here. I had a situation to where the Every machines that they do the slot tournaments on, those were off, but it's at the very end, and I'm just going to take a picture of that when it's open and add that through here. But yeah, luckily you'll be able to see all the machines without necessarily all the people in the way. I do like having it when things are on, playing, you kind of see some of the excitement. And this casino, that was really the first thing I noticed when I walked in, is it just felt like a casino, like during the heart of when a bigger casino would be busy. And I know that's a little bit hard to say and maybe for you to picture. But again, it was just one of those things to where as soon as I walked in, I'm like going, yeah, this feels like a casino. Even though it was small, it just had that energy. And to me, that's just fun. And it didn't disappoint. I'm going to show you some different games here that I played, and I would certainly recommend, which I try to do on most of these videos here. There are several, but the one that I certainly play the most, I will show you here in a minute because I've certainly talked about it enough. But this is one of them that the Buffalo Gold that I have found that is pretty good. It's at the lower bet, at the 60-cent bet. For the most part, I can play it for a while. I've tried up in the bet to see how it will do, and it pretty much just eats you alive. So I would not recommend going above the 60-cent mark. I am positive that there are plenty of people who will try to tell you, and I'm sure they do, that they've had some success. I've tried these games a lot, and I try them a lot of times, the lower volatilities, and I'll try them at the higher levels just so I can talk about them with you guys and say, hey, this is a good game for you to consider. But on that one, honestly, I just wouldn't do it. I've tried the Golden Egypt game. That's okay at the lower bets. I don't necessarily love it, but it's good enough if you can't find anything else open. When I see those games here that are 5 reels, but it makes it almost look like it's those older machines you can trust, really 5 reel machines, that is not necessarily something that I would recommend on there. These games are okay that you're looking at. I've played them. I personally haven't had much success with them. I haven't looked them up to see where their volatility level falls. My guess would be, just from experience, I'd say it's a medium volatility game. Those games you're just looking at are also in that medium volatility range, whereas obviously this one is not. This is a high volatility game. It can be fun because if you get those big hits, you can keep going, but it can take a long time with dead spins there and just not having the fruits of the labor. If you don't have a bigger bankroll, I really would not suggest going to those. Dancing Drums, people love that game. I don't. I've had my time with it. I have tried it. It's one of those things to where the pot can tease you and just never go off. Not that any of them can't, to be fair, but again, it's just one of those games to where if you're going to do it, it's probably one of those that's just your game that you want. Going to be a medium volatility game. So keep it in mind if you want to give it a try, but it would not be the game that I would be recommending for the most part. Now, these games here are pretty basic games. You're closer to a medium volatility game. Same thing with these here. This is kind of where the whole Dancing Drums thing started from. This is the jam right here, Hot Tamales, and there are 4 of them. So if you're looking for a game to play at the lower or really even at the higher levels, my general experience has been that that's a game that, again, you still need a bigger bankroll, but it is one that is probably worth your time if you just want to play a higher machine, get the points, and have a good chance of not getting, being bled to death trying to play a game. That game there to your left, that's also one of those that I don't necessarily mind playing much. One of the things about the older ships is that you get to see some of the older games that have a little better volatility level. It's something to note here that even though this casino goes to a lot of the places. Or that Hot Tamales game, another one. There's another one on the other side. And the games to the left and right are similar, but they do have a different feel to it. And although they are very similar, I think that, at least in my experience, I've had a little more problems with them as far as trying to pay off and have some bigger gaps in between it. But some people love the game. This game, though, that is high volatility. I'd stay away from it. So what I was going to say is that, right now we are in Honduras now. Icon of the Seas is next to us. Their casino is open now, and this one is not. So it's based on the arrangements that are made with, and it's the slots, not the tables, but it's the arrangements made with the country and I guess how many people are in there. I was talking to guest services about that today, and they said, yeah, that the size of the ship and the agreements worked out with the amount of people that you're bringing in certainly is a big part of that. This I really liked, or this little area. They of course had the sports games on, but that barrier, it just made things a little more separated, because when I was on Enchantment or Grandeur, that is just right next to the other slot machine games. And well, quite frankly, you can't hardly play those slot machines because people are kind of just on the big games are just packed in there. And it's also a smoking area. So when you got everybody packed in there and everybody smoking, you can kind of get choked out there if you're not a smoker. So you've heard me talk about Crazy Money. That is not the one that I recommend playing. I'm not saying it's terrible, but it is not that lower volatility game. You're going to be a medium to high on that one. And I've tried it, and it's just a little bit frustrating, because I thought when I found the first Crazy Money, like, oh man, I wonder how they all do. And yeah, it is not the same. Now, generally speaking, this casino you're going to find that will be open till about 2 o'clock every night. On some of the bigger ships like Icon, doing really, even if it's the same itinerary, they'll be open 24 hours, depending on if there's any ports in between there. So some of the ports, like I was just saying with Honduras, it'll be open, whereas some places like in Mexico, they don't allow it. And so as soon as they get out, they're open. And again, that can last 24 hours. All right, we're coming up on some of those games that I was telling you about. But first, I'm going to kind of show you the desk here. This is where you're going to get all the information you need. If you can scan that there, you can see what's going on for the January games, should you be watching it then. But here's where I went back and got those live games, so you can kind of get a look and see what is there. I hadn't really noticed those particular games. I can't say I've really seen them before, but there they are. I'm going to come over here and get the tables now for you, and try to get in here and show you the bets that are going on as far as the size limits. On these, this whole video, really, yeah, I'm 60 years old and sometimes I shake, so I've tried to use the stabilizer on this editing thing, so hopefully you're getting some pretty good looks at this and it's not shaking too bad. Let me know in the comments. When I'm doing the editing, I'm just doing this on my phone, and so you really can't see it all the same way as if you're watching it on like a television screen, or I would imagine even just a tablet or a bigger screen than what a phone is. So let me know in the comments. It would really be appreciated to know where that's at, because maybe next time I just don't do it right away. I wait a little longer when I'm a little less shaky. But I am going to try to get all these tables here for you. Straight ahead, you can see the cashier's desk there. They're really strict as far as your tip money goes. They will not give you, well, at least for me anyway, so far, they haven't been able to give me anything more than $5 at a time. And I don't know why, because I keep coming back and just $5. So I guess they're following the rules, but when I'm over there trying to tip their people, I would sure think that they'd be able to come up with a better way to do that. But they did not. I do try to go to just really around the corner is the customer service desk, and they can sometimes help you. But even then, I went there once, and they had to find a drawer that had some ones in it. So I guess I'm not the only one with the way that they do the things in the casino that's probably leaving the guest services a little bit short. As I wind this video down, I did want to thank everybody for watching these videos, for liking, for subscribing. I'm still working on trying to get better at what I'm doing here, and I got the intro going now. I've had that for a couple videos. At some point, I'm going to do an exit video for these, and then what I'm going to try to be doing is on Mondays, I'm going to try to give you more of these types of videos, excursions, that kind of thing, and then around Thursdays, I'll try to do more of a how-to type videos that are more about the cruising ins and outs. So I've already got a couple done, and I'm looking forward to sharing those with you. Speaking of sharing, if you wouldn't mind sharing these videos, obviously you got all the different base group things that are out there for the different cruises. And if you see some things that are out there, some questions that are being asked, if you would send them my way to my videos, it would be much appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.